situations, and particularly for a falconer, because our concern is for the welfare of the bird. But you're not going to be taking in on a rattler. Very, so it's that's a tough situation. I carry a knife, for that. And around here that would be really rare. I guess you could encounter a copperhead or something, but I carry a knife for that purpose. I don't carry a firearm or anything. But I've never seen it or heard about it from anybody who's practicing falconry around here. The ones I've read about have been out west.
How often do you have to feed him?
Daily.
Every day? And what's he eat?
Sometimes, if it's really warm in the summer, or if I fed him a lot, I can maybe skip a day. A lot depends on the temperature, because they burn a lot of calories to stay warm at night. So this time of year, it's starting to get really cold at night, so it's much better to have a constant. Plus, if I want to keep him at hunting weight, and I manage his weight very carefully, it's far better for him to get fed every day.
And what's he eat?
Well, he eats what he catches. Rabbits, squirrels, or whatever. I don't know. Rabbits, field rice, pigeons.
So you just let him loose to find his own food?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. About 4 or 5 times a week we flock. I keep in the freezer frozen mice and quail. He doesn't catch anything that day. That's what I do. I keep chicken gizzards and hearts too. I use those for bait.
Right.
Kind of vary his style a little bit.
And is he...
No Caesar salad, though. He just doesn't seem to like that.
Is he a particularly rare type of falcon, or...
No, not at all.
He's a common?
No, they're very common in the Southwest. Not around here. You wouldn't see this around here.
Right.
Because it's the migration. It's the migration right now. That's why. Most of those would be young birds coming down from up north. Most of those birds, about 60 to 70% of them will die in the first year. Because through starvation, they never really learn to hunt very well. As falconers, we're licensed to trap first-year birds. And two of the 3 previous birds I've had have been red-tailed, young red-tailed like that. And we see them through the first winter or two. Huge numbers. I know some falconer who has one. That's pretty extreme. You have to have a gauntlet up your arm, and the thing weighs like 10 pounds. When that thing hits your arm, this guy's a weightlifter too.
What bird are you talking about now?
Golden eagle.
The golden eagle, yeah.
A Harris hawk.
That's the golden eagle, I guess, is like the point of carrying a 50 gal. Carrying a desert eagle.
Pretty much. I don't know what they are. They really special habits. Our goal is they hunt with golden eagles off of horseback, and they hunt deer. Now, goldens are like Harrisons. They'll hunt in groups. So they'll have a group of goldens and riders on horseback, hearing them just like this, and they'll go after, deer and stuff. And that's pretty cool. Yeah. Now, the gal who had him before, she hunted him off the horseback. She had 2 of them, and he would sit on her glove. He was the bigger one, and the smaller one would sit on her shoulder.
How long does he live?
I've seen that done, too. These birds will do that kind of thing. A red-tail never would. These birds will perch they'll sit on a horse. He'll fly back and sit on my car and wait for me to get back out of the woods.
How did he get attached to you after he was attached to somebody else?
It's just a process that's known as manning, where the more time you spend with him, the more time he sits on my glove. He doesn't trust me. He sees me as a constant food source. And it's just a matter of you learn how to handle them, how to properly deal with manage their weight, and all those kind of things. So it's just a matter of earning their trust.
Does he like to be touched or no?
I don't know if like, I would use the word like he tolerates.
Tolerate. That's a good word.
How do you get him to be okay with all these people?
It's the same thing. I mean, because he's a Harris, and because he sees humans as potential hunting partners, he doesn't see you as a threat. And plus, he's socialized. I've got multiple kids, and we always got people coming in. His outdoor enclosure is right near the house, so he's used to people being around and stuff, even dogs and stuff. Now, he doesn't like strange dogs, especially big dogs. But if you were to come up here with a German Shepherd or something, he would probably give a warning, like a threatening, like, get away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he